Hi, James here with another B9 robot build video. I know it's been several weeks since I've posted a video, but haven't had really much chance to, or been working on stuff that's easy to show by video. Most of it's been soldering and electronics work and stuff. But now I got a little something here I want to show you. One of the issues I have, I mentioned earlier in an earlier video that I was going to be using individually programmable or individually addressable LEDs, change colors and do different things up in the brain area. And that requires a microprocessor to run those. I'm also using the Easy Robot microcontrollers and a couple of PWM motor controllers, and so that's a lot of equipment to put inside the radar to try to hold or hide. And I know I've shown you the video before where I had a lot of electronics in there. So it basically consists, my setup consists of two Easy Robot tiny IOs, two motor controllers, and one Arduino microchip or micro card. So that's a total of 5 microprocessors that need to be fit inside in the radar here. And there's room for it. Oh, there goes my clock. You can hear that in the background. But the problem is when I need to work on it, or I'm doing some soldering, or I need to modify, or whatever, it's really hard to get in here and work. There's just not a whole lot of room. So I thought, what would be pretty cool if I could design a plate, a 3D printer, and print out a mounting plate that would actually drop into the radar itself, and I could pull it out and test separately, bring it over to the computer and do some programming, do the soldering, all that, by having all the electronics mount on that mounting plate, and then drop the mounting plate inside the radar. So this is what I came up with. So I come up with this plate that basically drops right in there, and you can see there I got slots in which I can run the wires and mounting, not bolts, but I'm going to be, because I can't really reach in there for a bolt, but I'll use a wire tie or zip tie to actually mount this in there. But anyway, the wires can go through there, and that keeps the wires protected. I don't have to worry about wires coming up here and hitting up against the gear or anything like that. So this is my first attempt at doing it. Wasn't quite the right size, typical of my designs. I got this idea and I finally get it 3D CAD and get it all set up, and then I print it and it's like, yeah, there's problems. Well, this one was a little bit small and a little bit tight fitting. So I did a second print, and this is what I got now with the electronics all mounted. See if I can get a decent shot there. So now you can see I've got a single plate, all electronics fit on it, and I can take it in and out real easy. Add a couple quick disconnect leads on there, and it's fairly easy to put in and out. And now I can go, if I need to do some work, I can just take this whole thing over to my computer, plug it in, and test and program or whatever I need to do. And I don't have that radar all around there, making it difficult to get in and out of. So let me show you how it fits. Pause this real quick and I'll put it in there. All right, so there it is. It just drops in there real nice and neat. All the electronics in there, just basically drop it in. Of course, I don't have it mounted. I just dropped it in there real quick. But you can see where I run the wires through the different components. So there's nothing in the way. All I do is just basically take the power wires here, connect it up this terminal block, and we got all the power set up. So that makes it nice and neat. It's also easy to work on. So anyway, if you guys got 3D printers, you might consider building you a plate, even if you're not if you already got a radar made or whatever, I'm sure you can come up with a design that for a plate, and you mount all the electronics on there, and then mount the plate into your radar. So anyway, there's an idea for you guys to run with. Thanks for watching.